Hello children, welcome back. So today let us continue our journey with concept number 5, area. So children, I hope you are familiar with the term area. What do you mean by area? Yes, the amount of surface occupied by any object is called as area. I repeat, the amount of surface occupied by any object is called as area. And SI units to measure area is meter square. Okay, it is read as square meters, square meter or meter square. So this is the SI unit of area. Okay, suppose if you consider any square object, something like this. Square object means the length and breadth must be equal. Generally, we define area of any object, a rectangular or square. Rectangle means length into breadth. Suppose if you would like to measure the area of this board, it's nothing but it is rectangular in shape, hence you write it as length into breadth. Length into breadth. Suppose if it happens to be a square part means the side lengths, all the side lengths are equals. Length is equals to breadth. In that case, we can say it as side into side, that is side square. So, area can be defined in its own version. Suppose if you have considered a square block, a square area, square surface having a side of 1 centimeter, and as I said it is square, all sides are equal. Here also it goes 1 centimeter. If this happens to be 1 centimeter, here also 1 centimeter, here also 1 centimeter. In a square, all sides are equal. So, side into side, 1 centimeter into 1 centimeter. How much is that? 1 centimeter into 1 centimeter is, of course, 1 centimeter square. Okay, so this is how we will define area. So, area equals to, for any rectangular object, length into breadth, whereas for a square shape, side into side. Okay, if each side is given as 1 centimeter, then 1 centimeter into 1 centimeter, it is 1 centimeter square. Okay, so suppose instead of 1 centimeter, they would have given you as 1 meter. So then here it goes like this. A square surface has been given whose each side is 1 meter. Then side into side, then the area of this figure is equals to side into side, side square. How much is that? 1 meter into 1 meter, and this is 1 meter square. Depending upon the value of the side they have given you, we will be writing the value of area accordingly. Remember children, this centimeter square is generally lesser than the meter square. As we know that in our previous examples, we also already discussed that the value of 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeters. Or it can also be written as 100 means 10 square centimeters. So clearly 1 meter is equals to 10 square centimeters or 1 centimeter. So 1 meter is equals to 10 square centimeter or 1 centimeter is equals to, bring this 10 square to the other side. Then it will become 1 by 10 square, 1 by 100 is nothing but 10 power minus 2 meters square, meters. If 1 meter equals to 100 centimeter, then 1 centimeter is equals to 1 by 100. 1 by 100 means 1 by 10 square. It goes up means 10 power minus 2 meters. So clearly this centimeter is the sub multiple of meter. Okay. If you would like to talk about area, then for an area which has a unit of 1 meter square, it can be written as 1 meter into 1 meter, which is equals to 1 meter can be written as 100 centimeters and again 100 centimeters. Altogether, its value is 10,000 centimeter into centimeter can be written as centimeter square, or the value of, so 1 meter square is equals to 10,000 centimeters square, or simply it can be written as 10 power 1, 2, 3, 4, 0 centimeters square. So 1 meter square is equals to 10 power 4 centimeter square. And in the reverse process, if you want, 1 centimeter square is equals to this 10,000, bring it other side, then it will become 1 by 10,000 meters square. This can also be written as 1 by how many zeros? 10 power 4 meters square. This can also be written as 10 power minus 4 meters square. So clearly children, remember that 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeters, whereas 1 meter square is equals to 10,000 centimeters square, or simply 10 power 4 centimeters square. In the reverse way, 1 centimeter square is equals to 1 by 10,000 meters square, or simply 10 power minus 4 meters square. So clear, remember that this centimeter square is the submultiple of meter square. Submultiple, the lower values. If you would like to talk about the higher values, that is multiples, you have hectare. Okay, you know that hectometer, you're already familiar with the hectometer. 1 hectometer is equals to 100 meters. Okay, 10 square. Hecto, I have already discussed it, tera, mega, giga, kilo, hecto. So hectometer means 1 hectometer equals to 10 square meters, 100 meters. Okay, so meter square, if you want to, if you would like to write it in the area, then it will become hectare. So these are the higher orders. So coming to the higher orders, 1 hectometer. 1 hectometer is equals to 100 meters, or simply 10 square meters. Earlier we wrote 1 meter as 100 centimeters. Here 1 hectometer as 100 meters. Makes a difference. These are multiples, those are submultiples. Now moving ahead, if you want, write area. So area is equals to 1 meter into 1 meter, which is equals to 1 meter square. Then if 1 hectometer equals to 100 meters, then instead of 1 meter, I can write it as 1 by 100 hectometers. 1 by 100 hectometers. So every 1 meter can be replaced by 1 by 100 hectometers. Hence the value of area will become 1 by 100 hectometer into 1 by 100. For this I wrote like this. Again for this 1 meter, 1 by 100 hectometer is the value of 1 meter square. Again, if we move forward, 1 by 100 into 1 by 100 is 1 by 10,000. Hectometer into hectometer, do not write it as hectometer square. It should be written as hectare. So what is this written as? Hectare. So 1 meter square is equals to 1 by 10,000 hectare, or it can also be written as 1 by 10 power 4 hectare. So 1 by 10 power 4 is nothing but 10 power minus 4 hectare. Just let us recall back. Here we wrote 1 meter square as 10 power 4 centimeter square. Among meter and centimeter, centimeter is the sub-multiple, meter is the multiple. Okay. So, 1 centimeter square is nothing but 10 power minus 4 meter square. I repeat, 1 centimeter square is equals to 10 power minus 4 meter square, whereas 1 meter square is equals to 10 power 4 centimeter square. Similarly, 1 hectare is equals to 100 meters. 1 hectometer is equals to 100 meters. Or 1 meter square is equals to 1 by 10,000 hectare. So 1 meter square is equals to 10 power minus 4 hectares. Let me rewrite once again. Then, if 1 meter square is equals to 10 power minus 4 hectare, then 1 hectare will be equals to 10 power 4 meter square. 1 hectare is equals to 10 power 4 meter square, whereas 1 meter square is equals to 10 power 4 centimeter square. So remember this, children. One more unit of length area is also there, that we will be measuring in kilometers. Length is also measured in kilometer. This is also multiple. 1 kilometer, the value of 1 kilometer. The value of 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meters. 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meters. So, if I would like to write this 1 meter, then it will be 10 power minus 3. So, again area in SI system, area is equals to 1 meter into 1 meter, which is nothing but, so instead of 1 meter, I can write it as 1 by 1000 kilometer. Isn't it? So, this can be written as 1 by 1000 kilometer into 1 by 1000 kilometer. Finally, it can be written as 1 upon 6 zeros kilometer square, or simply 10 power, these 6 zeros comes up means 10 power minus 6 kilometer square. I hope the concept is clear, children. So, 3 conditions you need to remember at any cost. First one is all regarding this. What is that? 1 meter square is equals to 10 power 4 centimeter square, whereas 1 centimeter square equals to 10 power minus 4 meter square. Case 2, 1 hectare is equals to 10 power 4 meter square, or 1 meter square equals to 10 power minus 4 hectare. Similarly, 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meters, or 1 kilometer square is equals to 10 power 6 meter square. Let me write it here. So, 1 meter square is equals to 10 power minus 6 kilometer square, or 1 kilometer square is equals to 10 power minus 6, bring this side, 10 power 6 meter square. So, the 3 things you need to remember. Okay. So, let us recall once again. Everything I will be writing once again to mark you understand. Case 1, what I told was 1 meter square is equals to 10 power minus 4 centimeter square. Okay. Or 1 centimeter square, 1 meter square is equals to 10 power centimeter square, or 1 centimeter square equals to 10 power minus 4 meter square. Case 2, 1 hectare is equals to 10 power 4 meters square, or 1 meter square is equals to 10 power minus 4 hectare. And the last case, 1 kilometer square is equals to 10 power 6 meter square, or 1 meter square is equals to 10 power minus 6 kilometer square. So I hope you understood, children. Okay. So these things you need to remember at any cost. I repeat, 1 meter square equals to 10 power 4 centimeter square, and 1 centimeter square equals to 10 power minus 4 meter square. 1 hectare equals to 10 power 4 meter square, and 1 meter square equals to 10 power minus 4 hectare. And similarly, 1 kilometer square equals to 10 power 6 meter square, whereas 1 meter square is equals to 10 power minus 6 kilometer square. So these things to be remembered at any cost. Now moving ahead, regarding the areas, how you people will be measuring the area. Before measuring the area, you need to know that there are two types of bodies. One is regular shaped bodies, the other is irregular shaped bodies. Regular shaped bodies, in order to measure the area of a regular shaped body, you can directly go with a graph and simply count on the graph number of lines, number of cubes in that graph. Whereas or some formula, mathematical formula approach is also there, but this is not the case for an irregular objects. Let me explain you. Suppose if you want to measure the area of this rectangle, we have length into breadth, area of a square, side square, area of a circle, there's some formula is given, that is called pi r square, that you will be learning in further classes. So every geometrical figure has a formula. If you are familiar with this formula, directly you can measure the areas. If not, for some regular bodies, you just, so any like, see, suppose that this book is given and you are asked to find the area of this book, then what you will be writing is, I think you are familiar with the graph sheet. Okay, in graph sheets, you have like some checks like structures will be there. Graph paper. If you observe the graph paper, so something like this, the graph paper will be designed. If you measure the length of each square of this graph paper, it will be 1 centimeter here, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter. So this is also, it is a square like structure, each consisting of 1 centimeter, inside which you have 9 lines, totally 10 parts. Okay, so it is divided into millimeters again. Each 1 centimeter consists of 10 millimeters, like that. Suppose any regular object is there, just plot the border line of this Okay, simply plot that border line of the given object and count the number of squares present inside that. So total how many squares are there, children? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 fours 20. So each will be here 1 centimeter square. Okay, 1 centimeter into 1 centimeter, each block has 1 centimeter square. So 1 centimeter square, 1 centimeter square, 1 centimeter square, 1 centimeter, like that. Total how many blocks are there? 20 blocks are there. So 20, each having 1 centimeter square area. So the total area of the given picture will be 20 centimeter square. This is how you will be measuring the area, surface area of a given object. Similarly, suppose if you are given some irregular objects like the shape of a leaf. Leaf is something irregular shape you'll be having. Again, draw the picture of the complete whatever the object it is given, something like this. If you want to plot this thing, I would like to measure like my fingers or something like this, then you have to picture out how many square blocks are present inside that. If it is lesser than the half value, simply ignore it. Greater than the half value, count it. Again, the number of total, if it occupies the complete square block, means count it as 1. Suppose if it occupies only portion of it, count it as half. Okay, and total it, you will be getting the complete surface area of the given block. So here we go with the numericals based on the surface area. So regular and irregular makes a difference. So children, let us have a look at this first numerical in the worksheet number 5. The amount of surface occupied by an object in a place is called as surface. Occupied is nothing but, yes, it is area. The amount of surface occupied by an object or a place is called as area. It's not length, not temperature, nor volume. Next, numerical number 2. The SI unit of area. What is the SI unit of area? Meter into meter, I told you, that is meter square. So, this one. Centimeter square, this is the measure of length. This is also measure of length in SI system. This is CGS system. And these two are the measure of areas in CGS and SI. As they were asking you for SI system, answer would be meter square. Next, the area of a square surface whose each side is equals to 1 meter is. So, what they have given us? Each area is given as 1 meter. And the shape is square surface. So, square means side into side. I told you. What is the value of each side? For a square, the area would be side into side. Side into side. Each side, how much they have given, children? Each side they gave it as 1 meter, isn't it? So, how much distance? How much length they gave? 1 meter. So, 1 meter into 1 meter. How much? 1 meter square. This is also read as 1 square meter. So, this is in word format they have given. It is read as meter square, or appropriate way of measuring it as square meter. Square meter. How many square meters? 1 square meter. So, your answer is 4th one. Next, 5th question. 1 hectare equals to, I already told you number of times I have repeated. So, I hope you remember this. Okay. So, 1 hectare is equals to 10 power 4 meters square. Isn't it? So, 10 power 4 meters means 10 after 1 after how many zeros? 4 zeros. So, here only 3 zeros, here 6, only 2. So, your answer is 10,000 meters square. 1 hectare is equals to 10,000 meters square. Next, name the units in which you will measure the area of a district. Yes. See, children, you have, suppose if you want to measure the smaller areas, you may use the scale or something like graph sheet or anything. And if you would like to measure the larger areas, suppose if you would like to measure the area of land, okay, then meter scale is not sufficient. You need to use some tape and so, and those type of land generally we will be measuring in hectares. Fields, land in the sense the field and all irrigation purpose will be using field. No? So, that bigger area will be measuring in hectares, because 1 hectare is equals to how many meters, as I said? 1 hectometer. 1 hectometer is equals to 100 meters. 100 meter into 100 meter, that is 10,000 meters square, is generally referred as hectares. Okay, generally referred as hectares. So that field area, that whatever is there, that small portion area, you will be measured in hectares, because each hectometer is 100 meters. So 1 hectare equals to 10,000 meters square. But if you would like to measure the area of a bigger cities and all, then you will be measuring it in the bigger values, that is kilometers. I already introduced what is kilometers, bigger than hectare. Okay, so kilometer square. So for district and all, if you would like to measure, you will be using the larger values. Okay, that is square kilometers. Square centimeters would be smaller, hectare is not sufficient, whereas millimeters is very small. These two are sub-multiples. You can't use sub-multiples to measure vast distances, vast areas and all. Okay, so your answer would be square kilometers. Okay, which is the sub-multiple of standard unit of area? Standard unit of area. Is it square meter, hectare, or square? Sub-multiple. Sub-multiple means, generally what is standard unit? Standard unit means SI unit. SI unit is nothing but meters square. Yes or no? So standard unit is meters square is the standard unit you have considered. So lesser than the meters means, so kilometer is the larger value, hectare is a larger value, square meter is itself the standard value. And what they are asking is sub-multiple. Sub-multiple means lesser values. Lesser values is nothing but not kilometer, nor hectare, nor square meter. It is square centimeters. Okay. So what is your correct answer? Square centimeters. Yes. So now next question. Which is the multiple of standard unit of area? Standard unit of area, just now we have discussed. What is that? Yes, it is meter square. Okay. And you're asking the multiple. Multiple means the larger value. Earlier sub-multiples, lower values, that is centimeter square. Now larger value, more than meter square. It would be how much? Yeah, hectare is larger, centimeter is smaller. You can't consider this. This is sub-multiple. Square kilometer is also the larger value. So both 1 and 3 are true. Hence, the proper answer here will be fourth one is the right answer. So both 1 and 3 is true. Moving ahead, which is not a sub-multiple of standard unit of area? Area sub-multiple. Sub-multiple means lower values. Square kilometer is a larger value. Okay, centimeter is a lower value. This is a multiple, sub-multiple. Millimeter is also smaller value, sub-multiple. Micron, very, very small values. So, this is also sub-multiple. But square kilometer is not a sub-multiple of standard units. Hence, your answer would be first option, because as they have asked you, which one is not a sub-multiple? All the three are multiples, sub-multiples, except one. Hence, your final answer would be first option, which is not a sub-multiple of standard unit. So, square kilometer is a multiple, it's not sub-multiple. So, moving to the next question, children. 1 centimeter square, you're asked to convert 1 centimeter square in this format. So, 1 centimeter square is equals to millimeters, meters. As I have already told you that 1 centimeter square is equals to 10 power minus 4 meters square. Let us check whether the option is there or not. Centimeters is the sub-multiple, meter is the multiple. Hence, power should be minus. In the neither in the second option, third option or fourth option, it is given as minus 4. So, all the three are wrong. Now, let us try to check whether the first option is true or not. Okay. So, first option, we have 1 centimeter square can be written as 1 centimeter into 1 centimeter. But we know that in the earlier classes, we know that 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters. So, 1 centimeter, I can write it as 10 millimeters. Again, 10 millimeters. all together it is 10 into 10 is 100 millimeters square. Nothing but 10 square millimeters square. So clearly 1 centimeter square is equals to 10 square millimeter square. Okay children? Next question, 1 meter square you are asked to convert in hectare. You already know meter is bigger or hectare is bigger. Meter is the smaller unit, hectare is the bigger units. So clearly 1 meter square is equals to how much? I already told you it is 10 power minus 4 hectare. So your answer would be first one. So 1 meter square is 10 power minus 4 hectare. Next, 1 hectare you are asked to convert in kilometer square. Just now we discussed in the previous question that 1 meter, we remember that 1 meter square as 10 power minus 4 hectare. So let us check it out. 1 meter square is 10 power minus 4 hectare. Yes or no? So 1 hectare would be how many meters square? 10 power 4 meters square. This we have discussed earlier in the beginning of the class. So 1 meter square is 10 power minus 4 hectares, whereas 1 hectare is 10 power 4 meters square. We would like to convert hectare not in meter square, it should be converted in kilometer square. But we remember that 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meters. Yes or no? 1 kilometer equals to 1000 meters. Or 1 meter is equals to 1 by 1000 kilometer. Yes or no? Okay. So 1 meter is equals to 1 by 1000 kilometer. Hence we can write 1 hectare as 10 power 4 meter square can be written as meter into meter. Every meter you can write it as 1 by 1000. Every meter you can write it as 1 by 1000. So 10 power 4 into 1 by 1000 kilometer into 1 by 1000 kilometer. So all together it should be 10 power 4 into 1 by 3 zeros, 3 zeros. Totally how many zeros? 6 zeros. 10 power 6 kilometer square. This 10 power 6 if you carry upwards that will become minus 6. So hence your answer would be 10 power 4 into 10 power minus 6 kilometer square. Plus 4 minus 6. 4 minus 6 is 6 minus 4 is 2, whereas 4 minus 6 is minus 2. Hence your answer would be 10 power minus 2 kilometer square. Let us check where the answer is. 10 power minus 2 kilometer square. So 1 hectare is 10 power minus 2 kilometer square. Moving ahead, 1 hectare again you need to convert in centimeter square. 1 hectare, how many meters square children? 10 power 4 meters square. 1 hectare is 10 power 4 meters square. Similar to the earlier numerical, what we did? We wrote meter square as meter into meter. But 1 meter, how many centimeters? 1 meter is 100 centimeters. Again 100 centimeters. Yes or no children? So 1 meter as 100 centimeters. Again this 1 meter as 100 centimeters. 100 means 2 zeros. Here also 2 zeros. So finally you have 10 power 4 into 10 square into 10 square centimeters. So 4 plus 2 plus 2. How much total? 10 power 8 zeros. So 10 power 8. Centimeter into centimeter is centimeter square. Hence clearly 1 hectare is equals to 10 power 8 centimeter square. So let us check where the answer is. Here goes your answer. So 1 hectare is 10 power 8 centimeter square. Next, you need to convert centimeter square into, here they are asking us in meter square, here in kilometer square, there in 10 hectares. Let us check. And one more option is there, all of this. I don't know whether you remembered or not. 1 centimeter square, how many meter square? 10 power minus 4 meter square. Right answer. And just now previous example we have calculated as 1 hectare is how many centimeter square? 10 power 8 centimeter square. So 1 centimeter square should be the other side. How much? 10 power minus 8 hectare. So 1 centimeter square is 10 power, bring this 10 power 8 the other side, plus 8, this side it comes means minus 8. So 1 centimeter square is 10 power minus 8 centimeter square. It's there? No. So in centimeter, yes. 1 centimeter square is 10 power minus 8 hectare. 10 power minus 8 hectare. This is also right answer. So these two right answer means answer, this must also be true. Let us check it out. I hope this is clear, children. 1 centimeter square is how many meter square? 10 power minus 4 meter square. And just now we cleared that 1 hectare is equals to 10 power 8 centimeter square. So 1 centimeter square equals to 10 power minus 8 hectare. Let us check back this whether it is true for the kilometers or not. Which one shall we prefer? Okay. 1 centimeter square is equals to 10 power minus 4 meter square. You agree with this? Okay, let us convert the same. I would like to convert it in kilometers. So 10 power minus 4 into meter into meter. So 10 power minus 4, I would like to convert in centimeter square. How many meters make a centimeter? Kilometers, yes. Answer should be in kilometers. We know that 1 kilometer equals to 1000 meters. So 1 meter is equals to 1 by 1000 kilometers. Or I can also write it as 1 meter is equals to 1 by 1000 means 10 power 3. This is 10 power minus 3. Whatever you feel convenient. So 1 meter, shall I write it as 10 power minus 3 or 1 by 1000? Your wish. So first let us go in the simpler form. 1 kilometer is 1000 meters. So 1 meter is 1 by 1000 kilometer. 1 meter is 1 by 1000 kilometer into again 1 by 1000 kilometer. Yes. So 10 power minus 4 into how much here? 1 by 10 power 3 kilometer into again 1 by 10 power 3 kilometer. Bring it to the other side. 10 power minus 4 into 1 by 10 power 3 carry to the numerator. Then that will become minus 3. So 10 power minus 3 kilometer. Again here also 10 power minus 3 kilometer. Now minus 4 minus 3 minus 3. Minus 4 minus 3 minus 7. Minus 7 minus 3 minus 10. Hence your answer would be 10 power minus 10. Kilometer into kilometer is kilometer square. So 1 centimeter square is equals to 10 power minus 10 kilometer square. So all the three are true. Hence the correct answer would be all of this. Okay. So 1 centimeter square is also equals to 10 power minus 10 kilometer square. 10 power minus 8 hectare and also 10 power minus 4 meter square. Next, again we need to convert 1 meter square in terms of all other units. 1 meter square. So 1 meter square is nothing but 1 meter into 1 meter. 1 meter is again 1 by 1000 kilometer into 1 by 1000 kilometer. So this is nothing but 1 by 10 power 3 kilometer into 1 by 10 power 3 kilometer. So this is nothing but 10 power minus 3 kilometer into 10 power minus 3 kilometer. So final answer is 10 power minus 6 kilometer into kilometer is kilometer square. Hence 1 meter square is equals to 10 power minus 6 kilometer square. But here in the option all of these are given. Let us check whether other options are true or not. So I already told you 1 meter square is equals to 10 power minus 4 hectare. This is also true. And this is R is another unit which you need to know, children, and here only we remember, just remember that 1 meter square is equals to 10 power minus 2 R. Okay. So this is one more unit, children. 1 meter square, generally use R is the unit for area we will be measuring. Okay, for every areas we remember that 1 meter square is equals to 10 power minus 2 R. Okay. So this is also true, children. There is no much explanation. This is one more unit you need to know. That's it. 1 meter square, that surface area whatever is there. So 1 R, I can hardly say that 1 R is equals, R is only used to measure areas and no other cases, not length or breadth, anything, only for areas, where the value of 1 R is equals to 1 R is equals to 100 meters square. It's a fixed value. 1 R. Every 100 meters square is taken as 1 R. So if 1 R is equals to 100 meters square, 1 meter square would be equals to 1 by 100 R. 1 by 100 R is nothing but 1 by 10 square. 10 square if brings up means 10 power minus 2 R. So children, try to remember this.